Hey everybody, Norm from Tested here at San Diego Comic-Con. I'm here at the EFX booth. My first time meeting Evan Berger here.
Norm, it's a pleasure.
Pleasure to meet you. You know, the last time I did a video with you guys, a couple of years ago, it was with your previous owner, Brian Ono, who sadly passed away shortly after Comic-Con. And so, first of all, my condolences to the team here.
You know, very terrible that, he passed away so soon and unexpectedly after Comic-Con. But we're now trying our best to carry on his legacy, because everyone that knew Brian knew that he was synonymous with Star Wars. And
not only Star Wars, but Star Wars collectibles, high-end, helmets, hilts, the miniatures, the studio scale replicas that you guys are so well known for. I want to chat about some of the new stuff you guys have here.
Absolutely.
So this is an ATST, obviously. My recollection is that you guys had a version of an ATST a couple years ago. Is this a complete redo as a new version?
So this is a completely new version than the one that we've shown in the past. This one, we actually went into the Lucasfilm archive. We scanned the original that was used in Return of the Jedi. We did paint matching of all the colors that you see here. It's a 100% accurate replica of the one that you saw on screen, which is the one that's in the Lucasfilm archive. Something else that's interesting about this is the wooden stand that we have here. We're not sure if it's going to be an option or the only stand that we do, but this is actually a replica of the stand that the ATST is standing on at the Lucasfilm archive. As
it is being preserved and stored, it's bolted onto that archival stand.
Exactly. If you went into the archive and asked to see the ATST, this is pretty much what you would see.
But you're still also adding a little bit of a dressing and foliage. Was that part of it as well?
So that's part of it.
Really?
Within the archive, and even these two, felt stands that the feet are on. That's exactly how it is at the archive.
That miniature, it was as a puppet, right? It's a stop motion puppet that they animated for the film. I'm noticing that you're retaining some of these mounting posts. Is that just?
So we have exactly as it is in the archive. Mounting posts, colors, every little bit and piece is exactly 100% authentic to how it is at the archive, which translates to how it was shown on screen.
That puppet was constituted of dozens, not hundreds of different components. As you're scanning it, and then your modelers are refining and turning into something that you can manufacture, how much does a leg, how much movement, I guess, do you want to incorporate into this? Are these joints actually movable?
So they will be. We're not sure if they're going to be movable or not, actually. We're still working out some of those details. I can tell you from a production standpoint, it will be a combination of resin and 3D printed materials. We're working on the articulation as well as the internal structure, because we sometimes put metal supports on the inside to just ensure that the collectible that someone is spending so much money for will be resilient for years to come.
Right, and it's a little, like you said, mixed media, using a variety of processes, and making still then those processes, those type of 3D printers weren't available, 3D printing back then, but still retaining as much fidelity as you can.
Exactly.
And what is this representative of? Is this like a prototype for paint, prototype for scale, for approval?
So this is our, many if not all of those things, this is our paint master. The actual structure of it is about 98, 99% complete. There's still a few things that we are working on the tweaking of. It was painted, so this is our paint master. The reference material were hundreds of pictures that we took at the Lucasfilm archive. Basically every angle of the ATST, we took multiple pictures of it. We did it in a certain type of light that we then replicated for when we did the paint master to ensure apples to apples, that the paint looks the same under the same lighting conditions.
And the artists that you work with, experts in the field, people with a lot of credibility in the Star Wars space.
Absolutely, we work with experts and professionals that know the space well and are just incredibly talented artists.
So that's the ATST. I mean, it's a gorgeous piece. I love maintaining that stand just exactly as it currently is. Talk about now the Snowspeeder.
All right, well, we have here, this is something that we're really excited about. as some of you may have known or seen, because these do come up for auction every once in a while. For Empire Strikes Back, everyone that worked on it, whether it was on the movie at ILM, got a crew gift at the end. And the crew gift was a mini Snowspeeder that was affixed to a plexiglass style mount here. And we've replicated not only the miniature Snowspeeder, but the mount that it's on for everyone that worked on the crew that got this as a gift. This is actually extremely accurate because we were able to mold one of the crew gifts that was given to someone.
Yeah.
So this is going to be, again, authenticity and accuracy are what we strive for at EFX. And this was molded off of an original.
And when you have that option, obviously, to mold something that's at Lucasfilm not possible, so the touchless digital scanning is what you use. But if you can put rubber on and silicone on an original prop and the owner will let you do it, then that's the best case scenario.
That is, honestly, it's pretty equal at this point with how far scanning technology has become in the sophistication. But obviously the tried and true is to mold the original.
Yeah, amazing. Where are these products along in terms of the development timeline so that people start to be able to purchase these, pre-order these, and get them?
Certainly. So the Snowspeeder is actually very far along. We've already ordered all of the tooling for it. It's going to go on sale probably in the next couple of weeks once we return from Comic-Con. We're going to have two versions of it. The version will be the same, but we're offering a signature series option for this one, which will be signed by Joe Johnson.
Oh,
so
wonderful.
We're extremely excited about that. We've announced it here for the first time as well. This will probably ship sometime in October or November, just depending on the production timeline. So we're going to have this into our collectors and our fans' hands very soon. As far as the ATST, that will probably go on sale in about 2 months. We don't have a truly precise timeline for producing it, but we're hoping December, January, we can start to get it into collectors' hands.
Now, you guys obviously don't do just the studio scale miniatures. There are helmets, there are hilts. Is that development process very similar in terms of making a replica hilt or a helmet where you're doing the same digital scanning and working through that process?
So the initial upfront process is very similar. The way that we do everything is we go to Lucasfilm. Well, we come up with a list of items that we want to reproduce.
Yeah.
We go to Lucasfilm. They pull the items for us. It begins with having the item on a table that's a little longer than this. First, we scan it, which we do multiple passes and just get every single angle possible. We will do measurements with calipers. We weigh the item because we want it to be as authentic and true as possible. And then we spend a lot of time doing color matching with huge professional Pantone books. We will try to get every color absolutely perfect, and make sure that it's not just size, shape, and weight, but that the coloration is identical. Our goal is that if you have the original at the Lucasfilm archive and mine next to it, and you don't know which is the original and which is the replica because they're going to look so similar.
Yeah, and even though there's display pieces and high-end collectibles, fans are going to be kind of handling them differently, whether it's a helmet or a miniature or a lightsaber.
That's up to the fan and the collector. Obviously, they are collector's items, but many of our customers and our fans have trouble just letting them sit on the shelf, and they pick them up and they swing them once in a while. They put on the helmets because it's just so much fun not to.
Can't blame them. And when you said you have a list of your wish list of things to work on, and understanding the realities of a product development cycle, where are you and EFX gravitating toward? Is it more toward helmets, more toward hilts, more toward miniatures? Like, what's most exciting, without saying exactly what's coming up?
Sure. Well, we have, the license for prop replicas, but that includes, full-size studio scale. We're allowed to do scaled versions of the full-size studio scale. We're able to do lightsabers and helmets and really any other props, but those are the main sort of 4 categories that we focus on. But what we try to do is really do a variety of items because we know that there's some people that collect everything. There's some people that only collect studio scale, only collect lightsabers, only collect helmets. So we try to have a good mix within our product development of those 4 categories of items, so that no matter where you fall on the spectrum of collecting our items, that there's always going to be something new for you.
Star Wars isn't the only license that you guys work with. You guys are licensees for other IP. Are there other brands that you want to talk about?
We have other ones. I can't show you, but if you come to the booth here at San Diego Comic-Con, we recently signed a licensing agreement with Subaraya, which is Ultraman. We have some helmets here. We have a new breaking glass concept that we're very excited about, which is a wall item. And we're thinking of doing some other things that we're just not quite ready in the prototyping process yet. We're going to be working on an item under the Macross license along with Toynami that we're doing that together. So we have a lot of exciting things that are here in the works for EFX Collectibles.
That's very cool. Taking all that expertise, the company that Brian built up, and all those years of institutional knowledge, and spreading the love to other brands.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Evan, thank you so much.
Thank you so much for coming by, and I really appreciate you taking the time to look at our new items.
Thank you guys so much for watching that video. We have some brand new merch available at the store. A dog's age ago, I mean like 2018, 2019, this wonderful graphic designer named Brian Otterer reached out to us and sent us some stickers. He has a design firm called Dash 3 Dots, and we loved his stickers so much we wanted to sell them on the merch store. Well, he updated them with our new logo, and we've got Adam in Martian spacesuit sticker. We've got Adam in the shuttle suit sticker. We've got Adam in the Apollo suit sticker. And my personal favorite, Adam in the alien spacesuit sticker. Get yours now, tested-store.com. Hey!